With digital storytelling projects right around the corner, this week we'll be giving you a few tips on creating videos. In this video, we'll talk about a few articles that discuss the ins and outs of digital photography, filming, and the power and importance of learning through technology. Who doesn't own a digital camera these days? But with so many flashy commercials, celebrity endorsements, and wide ranges of models and capabilities, how can we gauge the real quality of a camera? Most cameras are priced according to the number of pixels that can be captured. Just like anything else, you get what you pay for. The more features a camera contains, the more expensive it's likely to be. Digital cameras can be useless if you're not sure of its capabilities. Knowing its potential will only help you in the long run. All photos have resolution, but the best photo quality can only be ensured when your camera, computer, and printer are well coordinated. All cameras have resolution, that is, individual elements that can be captured. With film, the elements are called grains. That means the more light-sensitive chemicals on the film, the sharper the image. With digital cameras, the elements are called pixels. The problem with this is that horizontal and vertical elements are predetermined. This is like the number you see when browsing for wallpapers. 640 by 480 means the camera can capture 640 horizontal elements by 480 vertical elements. To make matters worse, printers have their own resolution called DPI, or dots per inch. Pixels and DPI don't correlate at all, which can make photo editing pretty difficult. Here are a few tips for filming. Use a big net. Plan on filming about twice as much as you'll actually need. Never rely on software. Plan your lighting, sound, and framing ahead of time. Plan, plan, plan. Being organized will increase the quality of your story significantly. Don't zoom, but if you do, adjust the zoom before you start filming. Good audio equals good video. Headphones, microphones, and noise-free space are 3 elements needed to ensure great sound quality. Let there be light. Make sure to have light in the subject's faces. This might seem a little cruel, but no lights means no face. The tripod is your friend. Use a tripod whenever you can. If you have to move, move slowly and steadily. Always retake. Questions or no questions. Repeat the question in every answer, and don't make eye contact with the camera. This makes the interview look less realistic. Finally, thirds or ninths. Divide the frame into 3s. Never have your focal point centered. Digital media is a great communication tool. It combines images, sounds, and animation. Porter states, for students to be effective communicators in the 21st century, they need to be sophisticated in expressing ideas with multiple communication technologies, not just the written word. The first step is to make sure the author has content worth sharing. Remember that an overload of graphics can be distracting. Have students choose the type of communication they will be using first. This will help them organize their information structure and begin to select the technical elements that explain their message. Authors should always know their purpose and audience. This will help the content, approach, and medium. Scripts and storyboards help ensure readiness and accuracy before students move on to actually making their digital story. Each medium is used in its own way to represent information. Just because a student has a lot of technical knowledge does not ensure that information will be designed in creative or effective ways. The craftsmanship guideline, which Porter describes as the artful use of media for communication, must always be considered and reviewed before making any kind of digital product. Graphics and videos can help you convey your message in a much easier way. Try not to leave all of your images up for the same amount of time. Pictures should only be shown for about 3 to 4 seconds. Also, choosing a different font can create a different mood or setting. If the picture is moving, make sure the font stays long enough for the viewer to read it twice. Sound can create the tone, mood, and emotional context of a video. Narration, guest voices, ambient sounds, and music are the 4 general types of sounds. When using voices in your story, you should strive for the voices to be performed, not read. Music should be more like a background sound. Lyrics shouldn't be competing with the narrations of the video. Products need at least 2 soundtracks. It's difficult to illuminate a message using just one. Finally, we have design. When designing your story, ask yourself, is my design decorating, illustrating, or illuminating my message? Decorating can be fun, but it can also distract your viewer. Don't use too many fonts, pictures, or colors in your presentation. Illustrations might be appropriate, but are they really needed? Illuminating designs work together to create memorable, effective communication. Finally, when you're designing your story, remember, consistency is key. It should look as though one person put it together using the same flowing format. We hope you enjoyed our video and found this helpful for creating your digital storytelling project. Thanks for listening.